I'm Megan. Welcome to my studio. Let's pour.
Kia ora, Pip here from New Zealand. You can find me on YouTube, Instagram and Facebook. I hope you enjoy these challenges as much as we've enjoyed doing them.
Hello, I'm Debbie from acrylicpouring.com and most likely I'm addicted to painting.
Hi, I'm Susan Teague and this is Triumph, and you can find us on YouTube at Susan Teague 1962.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a challenge with 3 other YouTube creators, and the challenge was we had to use a magenta, a blue of our choice, and then we had to swipe with either black or white. If you've watched any of the other videos, you've seen the pictures at the end of everybody's painting, and this is mine. It's in the outgoing portion, and sometime between the time I recorded it and we got all the things ready to go live on YouTube with all our videos, something happened to my recording and it corrupted, I guess. I don't know enough about computers to know exactly what happened, but my file is there, but it's unavailable. I can't open it with any of the programs that I have, so I don't know what happened. So what I thought I would do is try and recreate this painting. I didn't have a canvas the same size, so I'm going to be doing it on a little bigger of a canvas, but I've never tried to recreate a painting before, and as you all know, if you've done this or watched too many videos on it, it's pretty unpredictable, so you never really know what's going to happen. So I'm just, okay, we'll see what happens when I try purposefully to do the same painting. And regardless how close it is, it's the same process that I'm going to do. So you can see basically what I did. And basically what I did is I did white and then my blue, and I'll show you my colors that I used in just a second. I swiped this way, and then I took a smaller stick and I swiped back up several times, and I think I even swiped back down once, and obviously I did a little one. And I had some bleeding. I love, in all my paintings, I love to see bleeding of colors. I know not everybody does, but I like the look of it. So I'm going to try and recreate this. We're going to see how close I can get. So I'm using Master's Touch Light Magenta, Nova Color Phthalo Blue Deep, and it's just Anita's white paint. And I have them mixed with, I did the pink half paint, half Floetrol. My white is half paint, half Floetrol, both with just enough water to get the drippy mix. And then I ran out of Floetrol. I knew it was getting low, but I wasn't expecting to have to do this video again, so I hadn't gone out and gotten any. So my Phthalo Blue Deep is, I'm going to say it's about 50% paint, and then 25% Floetrol and 25% Elmer's Glue All. So that may make a difference in the end result. I guess we'll see. And then I have about I used a pipette, and I have about a half a pipette of Oxgall in the blue and the pink. If you're not familiar with Oxgall, it's a watercolor medium, and I've just been playing around with it a little bit. It gives me sort of lacing, tiny little cells. For the most part, I haven't used it a ton. So I used it in the original, so I'm going to use it again now. But it's with the other mediums in the craft stores. So we shall see. And I hope I have enough paint mixed. It's a pretty big canvas. And I used the art resin calculator and added a couple ounces. So hopefully we're good. Oh, I'm going to put gloves on, guys. sorry. Okay, so I'm going to do white on this side. Start with the corners. I did about half before. I want to make sure I get this edge though. Okay. And then the blue, and as you can see, I didn't have a whole lot of the pink. If I end up with a little bit more pink than I did on this one, I'm okay with that, as long as I get sort of the same effects. And what I did with that one is I just did kind of stripey things. Kind of random little blobs of paint here and there. I didn't cover the... Oh, look! Can you see that? Probably not. And I'm afraid to move my phone because I'm not sure I can get it back on. Oops. I know you're already thinking I'm crazy now and I can't get the words out. I have a Doberman who is shedding like crazy, and there's some hair on the canvas. As long as it doesn't end up in the end result where you can see it, that's fine. Her hair gets in everything. My husband has a salad every day at work, and I usually pack it the night before when I'm making dinner, since I already have stuff out. So I'll pack his salad, and he said in the morning when he's going to get opening his salad, it's always a surprise to see what part of the salad the dog hair is in, because there's always a dog hair. And those of you who are clean freaks or aren't really dog people are probably thinking that's really gross, but that's our life with our Doberman. Okay, so this is close to what I had the last time. And I had to add paint, if I remember right. Part of the reason I started videoing was because I was really wanting to... did not want to do that. I was really wanting to be able to look back and see what I did. And especially since I'm trying to recreate, having that video would be really nice. Although I wouldn't be needing to recreate if I had that video, because I would just be posting that video. So, you know. It is what it is. Life happens. So, I think I'm going to try swiping now, and then I can add some paint where it needs to be. I'm using cardstock because it's what I happen to have in the room. So, steady as she goes. The only problem with the cardstock is that you can't, I'm not sure how well I'm going to be able to wipe it off to do a second swipe. I didn't think about that. Okay, and my first, yeah, I'm done with that. The first one, my white went further into the blue, so we're already having a little bit different result. Probably because I'm swiping, you know, this is such a small canvas, I'm swiping further along, so even if I have the same proportion of white, I suppose, as far as canvas size goes, I'm still swiping further. And so after a while, there's just, you know, no more white. Okay. Well, regardless, it's the same process. So, okay, take my rag here. Might add a little bit of white to the bottom. Oh no, I didn't wipe my stick off very well. That's alright. Might add a little bit more white though and swipe again, because I would like a little bit more white, especially if I'm going to swipe up again. Okay, that's not going to work. Okay, I'm switching to a little offset spatula here. So I can wipe that off really well. Okay, between swipes. Ah! And I didn't because I didn't think I had anything on it but white. Okay. See, this is what I get when I try and go for a game plan. Swipe here, because this is empty. I hate wiping off the spatula though sometimes when I'm swiping because it gets some pretty patterns on it. I may have to swipe sometime with something that I can keep and do something with. Okay, I'm going to try to pull a bit more white down that way, although I'm running out. Okay, so let's see. See, isn't that pretty? Let's do it on the side, though. I bet I don't have enough. I bet I'm not covering that side. I am over here. Okay. Off we go. Do a few more this way, and then I'll tilt and maybe do some up. Because I know I tilted. There we go. I know I tilted the last one. And I think that's partly why I got some of the ghosting that I got. I call it ghosting, the bleeding. Okay. I think that's good. Oh no, I have hair. I don't think I can grab it with my gloves on. Nope, there we go. Okay. Moving right along. Make sure I have this really well wiped off because I don't want any of the blue up here, and I want to I don't know, you probably can't see it, but the canvas is showing just a hair bit right in here, so I want to see if I can get the white a little more even, but I want to make sure I have every little bit of blue off my spatula here so I don't get any blue in that part. And it looks good, so there we go. I really like that little bit. Okay, I think I'm going to tilt, and then we'll do some swipes this way. So, sorry guys, I didn't think about putting you on that side. I wouldn't be able to see the tilting. I won't tilt much. Okay, let's call it. Since you guys can't see that, I'm just gonna call that good. Okay. So now I'm gonna do some swipes back up. I kind of did kind of wavy patterns, and then I did one from the corner up, so I'm going to try and do something similar. I really don't have any of that bleeding, and I'm wondering if it's because I used the glue all in the blue, or I don't know, maybe one paint was a little bit runnier last time, or this time. I don't know. I wish I knew. Okay. What do I want to do? Let's do right. Like that right there. So, and I like that. I like this one quite a bit. I'm not sure I want to do a whole lot of swiping, especially since I'm getting a bit less. Finish that one up though. Okay. I might tilt back this way. But I really kind of like the details on this one, so I really don't want to do too much swiping this way, but let's see. In the interest of doing what I did the first time. There we go. Maybe this part right here. I like this. Maybe I'll do the edge. Although I don't think that changed that very much. Okay. Let's do this. I'm gonna get something a little bit shorter. Let's do. I don't really like my palette knife because it's not real flat, so I kind of get curved stuff. Let's try this. Do a little bit. Not in love with this one yet, so I'm just gonna play a little. I'm just trying to get my composition overall into something I like. I like this right here, and I like this right here. I like some of the swiping, but I just overall I'm not real happy with it. So I'm trying to process and end up with something I really like the overall composition of, not just some of the details. Which I think are really neat in this. In this, I have a lot. Oops, sorry. Of neat areas, and I'm thinking about doing a swipe right here this way. But I'm afraid of ruining everything. But it's this area I'm not super crazy about. So, or maybe like a soft. Okay, I'm just gonna go for it. Yeah, that just looks like a smiley face. And I dripped in one of my favorite areas, so not real happy with that. See if I have any. Sorry, guys. See if I have any blank spaces yet. But maybe if I keep going with this just a little bit, because more important to me than some of the details is to have an overall composition that I'm happy with, and I just don't have that. So we're losing completely trying to recreate, but I think we sort of got the idea of it enough to be able to say that, okay, I sort of got it, I got the idea, but it obviously wasn't quite the same. So I'm still considering the experiment semi-successful. I got the general idea of the last one, which, you know, in a poured painting is probably Not a bad thing. I've lost all my pink. Almost. Let's do this. And then, okay. So, let's do one more right over here. Guess I still have some blue, so it's okay. And I'm going to tilt this way where you can see I do need some paint there. Let's see what happens. I'm a bit happier with that. I think I'm going to do one more. Well, I can't say one more. I say that and then follow kind of this curve. So I'm ending up almost with like a landscape almost. I'm going to lose this area, I think, but I start here so I can keep that. Here, let's add a little bit of pink down here before I do this because I really did lose all my pink. Okay. Whoops. Pink, just that blue, when I swipe, that blue just really takes over. Okay. Need some paint right here. I can fix that later. Okay. Tilt or not tilt? It's a little bit busy for my taste. I'm going to tilt a little bit. Okay, you know what? I think I'm going to call it because I'm kind of happy with that. So, I don't want to mess with it too much more because I actually have something I like. So, let me move the phone so you can get a better view. This is the only part that's driving me a bit bonkers. I've got these two little, but that's okay. And I think somebody just woke up, so I might be out of time anyway. I'll run and get him, see if he goes back to sleep. Sometimes he does. But there you go. There's an eagle eye view. There's a close-up of that area that I just think is really pretty. I may have sacrificed a little bit to keep that composition-wise, but I really like that. I pretty much only have pink here and right here. Oh, and just a little bit right here, but there you go. So that's why my painting does not match the picture at the end, but there you go. Trying to recreate and obviously did not even come close. We will see you next time. Don't forget to watch the other videos in this competition, collaboration I did with the other YouTube videos. like and subscribe and follow us. We're going to do some more of these collaborations and challenges. So if you have an idea for a challenge, let me know, leave a comment, and I'll see what I can do to add it to our list of challenges. We will see you next time, guys. Thanks.